Faster on the beat, let's get it.
Alright, it's your boy Brand. Let's back yet again. Welcome to the channel once again. Guys, I don't know if you're gonna tell, but I'm sick. Shout out to the wifey and the mother-in-law taking care of me. They got sick first. I was taking care of them, and now they're taking care of me. But always in the grind. Here I'm facing one of the locals homies. I'm playing against Blue Purple Luffy, one of the best decks in the format. Here I play Building Snake. I'm a fan of Building Snake because for one down you can minus 3,000, so it can help. It can help you in the late game. It can help you in the late game to, if they low roll and they only play 1/9 cost per turn, with a Riley you can kill it. It can also help you remove board once they're sideways too. You can make their 9k 6k and swing over them. So I feel like I need more reps against the best decks. Like I need more reps against UP, against Blue P. I'm always grinding. I'm always trying to be better in the match. I know people say that those matches can be really hard. That's why people know everybody's playing Shanks right now. But I think Shanks has access to a lot of cards, or like if you learn the matchup and you pilot the deck properly, you can compete against those matchups. For example, like I didn't do it in this game, but I was testing on the sim, and it worked. Super close game, but you defend your life super aggressive. You don't care being at 2-3 cards per hand. You just want to be healthy, and then you just want to play 10 pop Shanks, the rush Shanks, and you just want to always go for board. And there's gonna be a world where like you're gonna have two 3 10 drops on the board, or like 1/9 cost Shanks, 2 10 cost Shanks, and then no matter what he does, you have the advantage because you're healthy, so he can never go for lethal before you can kill him, and then you go in 12 alive, 12 alive, 12 alive, and it's a lot of pressure. But I'm always gonna the goal is to always try different things, see what works. Here you see I'm taking the damage super aggressive. The only scary thing about that is like he can put in me at any time. So that could be really scary. But here and now I have the rush Luffy. I think the card is really good. It's all about putting pressure. And let's see what we do here. And the good thing about the rush Luffy is like he can, if you remove it, he already swing. I already swing with him. So here I'm taking cards out of his hand. Now I'm going 7 alive. That's really good for me. So if you see my hand, if you also like if they high roll you, they go 9 Shanks with something else. 9 cause Sanji with something else. That could be really scary. But here this is what you want. Fix this. This is what you want as a player. You want them to play 1 body per turn, because that means that you can like stabilize, because now I can minus 3 play Riley and kill it. So now like I say, have a balance. But like if you take aggressive hits, a smart blue purple player, he's not gonna heal you. He's not gonna heal you when he plays the big mom, because now you're close to lethal. So as well, like you gotta be smart and try to stay between 4 to 5 life through the game, or maybe 3 to 4, because I'm telling you, they can just ignore your board and rush you down. So here, thank God I was able to play that build stick early in the game, and now he's I was able to remove his big mom. Now I have the pop Shanks. I have let me see. I got 1 pop Shanks, 2 pop Shanks I think in my hand. So it's looking good for me, because if he only plays 1/9 cost per turn, I'm gonna kill it with my own 10 drop, and that's what you want as a player. And that's what you want, to minimize the aggression, and like worst case scenario, you're establishing a 10k. You're establishing a 12k on board, and that's really good. So here's doing all the searching, drawing. I think that deck is really good because drawing 2 cards per turn is it's so much good, guys. Because it's a value game. In the late game, you're just gonna outvalue your opponent, and that matters a lot in the game. Like, the difference between a good player and a great player is who can manage the resources better. Who can be more efficient with their plays. And when you have a deck that literally draw 2 cards per turn through the whole game in the late game, it's like if they play the right way, it's gonna be really hard for you to kill them. So I think this next turn I'm gonna play a dragon, and I think that was a big misplay of me, because it's a it was a big misplay of me because I think I played a dragon, and I think I should have played my own 10-drop. If he wants to right rock, he right rock. It's fine. So I took that hit. Maybe I should have defended that hit, but I'm at 3 life. It's not the end of the world. I top dead the dragon. So here I'm like, should I play the 10-drop? And I'm like, maybe I should have. But let me go A first to see how he reacts. I mean, that's really good for me. He low rolled in this game that he didn't play another 9 cost. But I had the 10-drop. But I think in this turn, I should definitely play my 10-drop. I should definitely play my own 10-drop. And if he right rock me next turn, he's not establishing another high end either. And then I play the dragon. But my theory was I can do 3 attacks. That was my theory. That's what I did it. I'm like, I pay A, and I can go A alive, and then I can go 10 alive. Or 9. If I decided to bluff the 1-cost event. And then I go, and then I go 10 alive. So taking events out of his hand is really good for me. He took that, so okay, that's fine. Let's see what he does now. I have decent amount of counter. Then I have 3 2Ks. I have the 9-drop Shanks. I have 2 pop Shanks and 110 Wonder Rusher. So my hand is looking really good, but this game is far from over because if now he goes 6-5 and then play a 10-drop Rush Luffy, I'm at 2 life. And like it could be scary. It could be scary. But the good thing is that if I cannot remove his board for one of the turns, I can just become a 7K leader too. And the good thing about the 9-cut Shanks, for 6 dons, I can go... For 10 dons, I can play 2 Utas blockers and that character. And that's really good for me. So here I decided to defend because, like I said, be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful. I gotta test more against this match, but be mindful. My top process right now here, I need to stay at 6 life. I think he's gonna be aggressive. I think that was really smart of him. But at the same time, it's scary because if you attack with a blocker, now you have 1. Well, now he's gonna have 2 life, and now he's gonna have 2 life, and no blocker. So, but if he attacks here, that's really smart of him too, because he's healthy now. He's healthy. Okay. He's healthy, so. Let me see if I can fix this. Alright, whatever. Okay, so he's healthy, so he's debating if he wants to attack with the character. I think that's the right play, because you're healthy. So I give you a 2K. Now I only have 1 2K in hand. That's why the game can get scary. That's why maybe establishing a 10-draw, it would be better for me. And but you wanna play confident, and you wanna start attacking with the less down commitment possible. So go 8, go 9. Let's see what he does. So I'm debating. Okay, let's see. Okay, he counter. So he's giving me a lot of card hand. That's good for me, but he's still healthy. So here, I think I'm gonna play the pop Shanks, and there's a word where like I swing over the Nami. I go in a Nami, not a Nami, but it is what it is. But here I'm debating. That's what I feel like, and I'm sorry, maybe I'm a little bit off with my commentary. Just I'm, being sick is rough, but hopefully you guys can learn. We can learn together. You guys are always, feedback is. I'm always welcome to feedback. Like, guys, if you play Shanks, what's your approach against GP, Blue P, and all those decks? he right now I'm just learning, this new meta with the Shanks, and I'm being blessed to do consistently well. I think Shanks has access to a lot of broken cards, so if you play the right way, you can like maximize, your potential and all that shenanigans. This the reason I say I should have played the Shanks the turn before is because his board would be minus 1k, and I would have a 10 drop, and now I can play another 10 drop. You know what I'm saying? And if he red rocks it, he's not establishing another 9k. So that's not the worst case for me. So here I play the Pop Shanks. I think the right target is to kill the Big Mom, because if he plays Katakuri, he can swing with the Big Mom and then restart it, and that's really bad for us. So he's doing his little ability, and maybe I should have went for the blocker to kill that blocker, kill that pressure. I have the board state, but he has 2 live. He has decent amount of cards in hand. So, like I say in the comments, let me know. And I'm sorry if I'm a little bit off with my commentary. Just, it is what it is. But I think Shanks can compete. I think the percentage is really low based on the rank. I think it's 38 or 40%, something like that. Shanks against Blue Purple, and I believe it. I mean, Blue Purple is just so consistent. You can play 2 things per turn in the late game. You have a lot of events to heal you, but Shanks with the right build. I'm sorry. Shanks with the right build. You can put a lot of aggression early game. You can then minimize his aggression in the late game with your 10 drops or with your Shanks. And there's a card that I haven't tried yet, but I've been doing research. I'm always doing research, guys. I'm always looking at different videos on YouTube. I'm testing on the sim. I'm talking to the community, and there's a card. There's a 1-cost Yasop. So Yasuo said you can give once per turn. You can give Arrested Dawn, I think something like that, to one of your leaders or characters. So that card, if you play early game, you can always play your curve and give Arrested Dawn to your leader. So you can always swing for 6 through the whole game. And to me, that's really powerful. So you might see me with a card in the future. So here he's going 7 alive. I had to do little ability and block, and I'm probably gonna go to 1 life, and it is what it is. I should have definitely killed that. Go for that Nami in the previous turn. Right now I have no counter, and that's the scary thing. So I'm gonna take that, and I took a 2k. That's good. And now he's gonna go 9 again. I took another 2k, so that's really good for me. And now he's gonna rare rock me, and that's not the error in the world. Okay, perfect. So if I play another break, that's like sometimes it could be rough. But here I'm going 8 at 6. I have to go for the board. I drew 2k, so that's really good for me. So here, this is the debate. Do I play another Pop Shanks, or do I play the Rush Shanks? But the good thing about the Pop Shanks, you guarantee removing the character. So I go 9 alive. He takes it. Let's see what I do, chat. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is play the Pop Shanks. Is you guarantee removing the character. 12 to 8, Gum gets out of it with another card. That's why it's really important to establish maybe that 10 drop earlier, because I would have another one right now. You know what I'm saying? I would have a 10 drop already. So I think you play the dragon in this match. You just want to play your 10 drops. If they have Red Rock, they have Red Rock. But it's not the end of the world. Why? Because now I have 3 characters on board. He has nothing on board. And let's see what happens. Let's see what he does. But I've been blessed that he only played 1 Sanji with 1 Big Mom. Like, he only played 2 characters once in the game. So I think if they have Royancy, everything is really overwhelming for Shanks. But there's so many cards Shanks can play that don't tell me there's not a way or there's no lines we can use to compete. That's what I asked for. And in here in the channel, we're gonna showcase our wins and we're gonna showcase our losses, so we can all learn together. And I always read in the comments. I appreciate the feedback. And I'm always trying to be better. And I'm in a new journey with I'm gonna be playing different leaders if I can. I'm blessed to have a beautiful community that let me borrow cards, let me borrow decks. Shout out to all of you. You guys are the MVPs. I wouldn't be here without you guys. So, but yeah, I'm being so blessed. So, so here goes 6 alive. I think 7 alive. I heal. And this is a scary thing because if he builds a wall here, it's really hard for me. To kill him, then he can have lead till next turn. I only have a 2k though, so that's a scary thing. And guys, I'm excited, guys. The new leaders for OP-13. That's gonna be crazy. So he's stacking his next 5. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. But that's good for me that he didn't establish like a Sanji in a that he didn't establish a Sanji and in a Katakuri. So I drew another 2k, so that's really good for me. But here I need to be really mindful because he has 2 blockers. He literally has 2 blockers, guys. So here I'm doing math on my brain, seeing what's the best numbers. And maybe I didn't play the most efficient way through the game. Like I said, let me know in the comments. But I'm always trying to play it in an efficient way, maximize my plays. But I feel like in this matchup, you just want to play a lot of 10 drops. Okay, he gave me 2Ks. That's really good for me. 2K and a 1K. It's really good for me. Now I'm going 9. Let's see what he does. There you go. He's giving me Gum. But you see, like if I would have a 10 drop already, it would be 12 instead of 8. So I was like, I can swim 3 times. But having a dragon instead of a rush Shanks, I think it's better to have a rush Shanks. So here I play this. The reason I didn't play the first turn is I want to keep him guessing. Yeah. And then I go 7 alive. He took him pass. So me having those 2Ks, that's the only reason I'm gonna be able to win. Because I'm a 7K leader. He puts 5 dons. It will be 11-11. I can make it a 10 and give him 2Ks and make me my leader 11. So, definitely he low roll a few turns. I saw what I needed to see. I think one of the only misplay that I made is like if you look back, something that could give me a better advantage, especially that he low roll a little bit in a few turns. I mean, it's TCG, guys. Your opponent is not always gonna see everything, but me playing a dragon instead of a 10 drop, I think that I should have done that. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have that 10 drop the whole game. Unless he has to record me back to back, and if he reworks me back to back, he's not establishing board. So he's like, I'm gonna go 11-11, and I'm debating like, yes, I'm just gonna counter now. Why? Because what about if he has something that, yeah, but it's 9-11, yeah. And GG's, I got lucky. I saw what I needed to see. Maybe looking back, just play your bombs. Of course, there's depending the board state. He had nothing on board. I think that turn he played like a Nami, so that's why I play the dragon. But you adapt. But like it's just better play the 10 drop. All his board is gonna be minus 1K through the whole game. And it's easier for me to remove his board too, because if that 10 stick, once he's swing with the Nami, I can do lead ability, so I don't have to give it a counter that next turn, and then I go 5 to the Nami to see what he does, and then I go 8 to 5, and I kill the Nami. He does never put pressure with the Nami, and then I go back to back 10 drop, pop Shanks, and I kill his board. So guys, let me know in the comments down below anything I could have done better. What's your strategy against Blue P? It doesn't matter what deck you play. Tell me what's your strategy that you use to consistently compete against that deck. I think going wide, putting pressure early, and then removing his board, or keep putting the pressure through the whole game, I think helps a lot. That's why Beloved is really good against the deck. But right now I have a hybrid. I am control rush, so I gotta adapt to whatever's happening. I gotta adapt to my hand. But I think full rush Shanks can also compete against that matchup. But guys, I love you. Thank you for the support, for the love. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share. Check out our description, or or Discord link, or TCU link. It will be any help, any support is welcome. So again, guys, I love you. Hopefully I see you on Wednesday at Jigs. Take care. I love it. GG's.